Hi everyone, it's Mike Riley back with you. It's the 31st today, and I wasn't going to make a video today as there wasn't a specific update from the federal or provincial governments for the COVID economic relief. But I was getting some questions because tomorrow is the first and rent is due. What sort of opportunities there were, or in fact, what money there was available to people who just did not have any income coming through. Unfortunately, the short answer is there isn't any money today. None of the programs actually have freed up any funds yet, but they are in the works. So I'm just going to focus on two of the BC directives that have either uh, changed a little bit or there is some questions about. So the provincial government here in BC is providing a one-time $1,000 tax-free benefit to individuals who qualify for the federal program. So when I first talked about it last week, it was only available if you qualified under the EI rules. Then it became available when the uh, Canadian Emergency Response Program came out, and now, of course, those two have merged into one, which is the $2,000 a month benefit for people who are unable to work because of COVID. So if you qualify for that, you'll qualify for the BC $1,000 one time. But of course, that's not available right now. It won't be coming through until April. So again, I know I sound like a broken record. Always making sure that you have 3 to 6 months of money set aside for emergencies to take you through periods like this. The government just can't make money available as soon as we need it. And the second one, the one that is relevant for tomorrow being the first of the month, is the $500 program to provide temporary subsidy of $500 for rentals. This is being done through the BC Housing Corporation, and it is intended for low to medium renters who find that they are unable to, whose income have been affected. So if you're already on subsidized housing or low income housing, it doesn't qualify. This is for people who are sort of the next echelon in that and didn't have that. Um, it, of course, is not going to be available until mid-April to apply for. So it doesn't help anybody today, but it is on the horizon. It's going to be for 4 months, and it's $500. Now, so the question I'm getting is, well, do I have to pay my rent April 1st? Yes, you have to pay your rent April 1st. Don't just not pay rent and then apply for this down the road. Um, and both, and the other thing is that both parties, both the landlord and the tenant, need to apply for this because the $500 rental subsidy is going to go to the landlord. So if the individual is unable to pay up to that portion of the $500, then that money is going to go directly to the landlord. So what that means is that it isn't money directly into the pockets of the tenant, and it's only up to 500. So it's not a guarantee that you'll get the 500. So what this is a program that both landlord and tenant have to apply for when it's available in April, which will have 4 months of $500 assistance towards the rent. Um, I don't know if it's going to be retroactive back until April 1st or not. That has not been determined. If it is, then it will be between the tenant and the landlord to work out some type of return of that $500, I guess. But we'll see how that works. It may only be going forward. The theory behind that, of course, is that we're not quite into the impacts yet of businesses and employers shutting down, that there should have been some residual income, but that's only, again, that's my opinion of what trying to look into the head of the government as they put these programs together. So let me make sure I've missed anything else on here. No, I think that's about it. So Um, I know it's a tough time for everyone. And we haven't even talked about investments and what's going on in that market. But Please, I'm really happy to take your questions. You can contact me. I'll keep the information down below, and I'm happy to answer any questions. Let me know what topics you want me to cover if I do happen to make another one of these COVID emergency response videos. Have a great afternoon.